Salutation citizens, Jackman here, and today we are playing Corpse Party Blood Drive. So it's going to be quite interesting, because Blood Drive is the third game in the series, and is, I think, a direct sequel to the previous two games, so I'll be interested to see how much they recap the previous two games, and also how much of my enjoyment will be based on knowing the previous two games, because I don't. No! Ayumi. This does have voice acting. I think it's Japanese voice acting, so... Sis. Oh. No! Her red hair has got it everywhere. It has been 2 months since the Book of Shadows, that's the second game, incident. I'd been critically wounded by the blowback from the sorcery I'd involved myself with, but Nakashima was there to carry me out from the crumbling Shinozaki estate. So, I think the Book of Shadows is like, I know it's a book, but I think the whole premise of this is that there's like an alternate world that people get teleported to at this high school, and the first game is you playing a bunch of kids who get teleported to this world. The second game, I think, is them trying to save some people from that world. And I think this game is them going back and trying again. The two of us were picked up on the side of the old mountain road and rushed to a hospital where I was restored to stable condition. The grimoire responsible for so much of the horror everyone had been through, the Book of Shadows, was buried in the rubble of the estate when its roof collapsed. Okay, I don't know why it's decided to start narrating now, but it's still in Japanese, so it's no use to us. Hard to believe that over 2 months had passed since the fall of Heavenly Host Elementary, since the 5 of us returned safely to the real world. Heavenly Host, that's the name of the school. Here we go, this is what the game looks like. Yeah! Did we do it right? That's weird. According to that urban legend site, tearing the paper doll is supposed to cause an earthquake and get you spirited away. So I think that's how the first game starts, is that they tear that thing as a good luck thing, and then they get all teleported to this to this evil world. So the kind of thing you invite your friends to do with you, is it? That's so mean. I mean, they're all called female students, so I don't know who's talking. But now we'll always be together, right? After Sachiko vanished from the closed spaces, the effects of Sachiko ever after vanished from the world along with her. And certainly no one was going to miss a place where countless living beings were trapped, their lives snuffed out violently and traumatically. Okay, so I'm guessing those people died. But along with the school, the lives of our friends and our teacher were also erased. And they weren't just dead, but wiped from existence entirely. So how do you remember them? I know she's real. Oh, okay, you remember. So no downstairs. Why would anyone believe me? Listen, there's no such person as Seiko. Now take your medicine, please. No, no! I'm reading this with a lot of enthusiasm, and also I'm using my Japanese high school girl voice, as you can tell. It's a slight variation in the timbre. Naomi, take the medicine. Take it. No, I'm not crazy. I'm not. We may have been the lucky ones to survive, but for us, these past 2 months had been hell on earth. Someone, please. Let's get to the actual game. Class rep, hang in there. Sis. No, I won't let you die. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to skip ahead, because this is. I don't care at this point. Like I said, maybe the third game in a series probably wasn't the best one to play. I didn't want to play the first game because the first game's made on RPG Maker, and in fairness, it's a really good game in RPG Maker. I've played the first hour of it a few years ago, and it's a great game. Visually, though, I wanted something a bit more this. Well, not this, but visually more than that. which is this, apparently. Turning to school at Kisaragi Academy the first time since the incident. When I reached the front gate, I stopped and stared at the school ground, shrinking back a bit. And then once I passed through these gates, I'd be reminded of a reality where Suzumoto, Miss Yu, and the others no longer existed. Shinozaki. Oh, okay, he actually did say the names, so. Hey, it's my friends. These are the only people in the world who understand me, the people I could relate to, the only ones who remembered our 4 departed friends. This is kind of a spoiler, because I'm guessing these guys were in the previous game, and that means they will survive. I'll have to try not to remember their name, in case I ever decide to go through and play all these games. Because they're really good. People really like, I mean, people have said this game's not as good, but the story's okay. Why is that girl touching my breasts? And crying? Why did my breasts make you sad? Oh no, I'm crying. Why? Okay, I understand. I'm crying because she's touching my... I understand now. Stop it. Get off of them. Thank you. Oh, okay, I can control this. I just thought we were just going to stare awkwardly at each other for a little bit. Here we are, here's my character. Oh. Okay, that's a... I can recount text. And I can... cause a loading screen. That's not that snappy. But okay, here we go. Wow, this is really poorly optimized. It's a loading screen to get into the inventory menu.
Oh, Shinozaki.
You have a safety pin on your jacket. I don't like you. Kishinuma.
Shinozaki. Okaeri.
You also have one. Maybe it's a school policy then. Maybe it's... if I'm honest, I have one too now that I look at it. I guess we all have one. Okay, fair enough. I rescind my comments earlier, blonde boy. Okay, all I'm doing is just saying the names. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to talk to you because you're wearing different clothes to everyone else. Okay, I have to talk to them. I'm guessing you don't look like a high school girl. In fairness, in this form, none of us look like high school girls, but... Can I go now? Yes. I didn't know that even outside the closed space, I haven't noticed even here in the real world. There were loading screens. Oh, I'm home. Oh, okay. We're back to female student. You know that the character's important when they give her an important name like female. Doors are scary. Oh. No, female! Don't go, female! It's a trap, female! There's a door. It's annoying. Just gonna sit on my bed, stare at the wall, like all high school girls. Oh! I jumped into the air with enthusiasm and hit my back. Oh, she's being... Okay. She's being ghost snapped. That's what they call that in the, poltergeist community. When a ghost picks someone up and, you know, crumples you. Crumples you or anything. Like if you break a plate, that's a ghost snap. Yeah. Snapped. Snapped by a ghost. Sounds like a flower. I bet there's probably like a flower or some sort of mushroom. No, you don't get snaps out of mushrooms, are they? I'm pretty sure snaps are flowers. Ghost snaps. I'd pick a bouquet of ghost snaps. They're probably really poisonous. Or white. I think a lot of stuff that's white gets called ghost stuff. Anyway, yeah. So, ghosts. Ooh. Alright, this is a pretty cool opening. And that says a lot about me, that I think this is cool. Thank you, subtitles. You didn't need to subtitle the blood drive bit, though. That was in English. I like just how anime this is, though. That it's got like a proper anime intro sequence. with credits, and it'll probably have sponsors at the end. These are all the characters. But I'm only playing this for like 45 to 50 minutes, so I probably won't see most of them. It's a catchy song though. Oh, he looks happy. And she looks cold. Oh, blonde guy's nice. But maybe that means he's evil. I don't know. I mean, he probably is nice, because again, he survived the last game. So, it would be weird if the villain survived, and then they just kept him around as a good guy, pretending. Although I suppose Marvel did that with Loki. So, maybe that's fine. I mean, what do I know? As I've said, not much. Oh, she's sad. That girl must have grabbed her breasts again. She hates that. Fair enough. I've earned a trophy. I have done nothing, but thank you. That's like a participation award at this point. It's just like, congratulations for buying the game and installing it. I tripped and fell on a cutting tool. That was my excuse. No, and some people believed that. That's the kind of excuse people give. Well, I mean, it's not an excuse that people give. That people believe. That's the type of excuse people give in sitcoms. And then they laugh because it's silly. I hope you're not dabbling in that occult business like your sister. Shut up. So does my sister like the occult too? Who's my sister? Is my sister the young girl? Oh, my bedroom is way fancier than females. Yeah, you show that pillar. Fuck that pillar. What does it think it's doing supporting the weight of the roof? Oh, I made the pillar bleed! Hang on. So where's my sister? My mum remembers her, so she obviously didn't get disappeared. And I'm pretty sure my sister carried me to the roadside, didn't she? I should be reading this. Hino's lifeless body. The earthquake ripped through the estate, crumbled rubble. Hino's lifeless body appeared as if shimmering in the fire's light, red glint of the red around the edges of the blades that were rapidly slicing her flesh. Sluicing her flesh. Did I say slicing or sluicing? I said slicing because that would make sense, and then I realised it said sluicing, which is I don't think that's. I mean, a sluice is a thing. I don't know that you can sluice a thing. They danced around her through her almost whimsically, prompting unnatural gyrations for her body without even let so much as her touch the ground. Stop! I grabbed on. I mean, you're not. You're kind of just sort of grabbing the air and staring at her navel. Oh, she pushed me back. What is she talking out of? Her head is just a splotch of blood. She seems also incredibly calm, considering. I exactly hear these words in the back of my head, spoken in a soft, soothing voice. I mean, you know, fair play to my sister. She's got, you know, fucking balls of steel. She's just like, I'm getting mauled. I'm getting sluiced by some blades. And I'm just like, it's okay, calm down. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry about me. It's like... I imagine at some point, if it was me, I'd mostly just be going, ow! I'm being sluiced! It was short-lived, however, as the ceiling suddenly became webbed with cracks and fissures, and a massive beam fell from the ceiling, crushing her upper body entirely. Ah! Screaming. I mean, I shot to my feet when running circles uncontrollably. I would have run it right into the rapidly spreading fire if Naomi hadn't caught me. Oh, Naomi saved me. Man's feet were covered in red bruises and cuts from the swarm of blades that my spell had summoned. Naomi was bleeding as well, but nowhere near as badly. So, I summoned. So I guess Book of Shadows is explaining all this, but I guess the blades were a thing that Ayumi summoned and it went wrong. Curse. We sought and found another place that shouldn't exist, the estate of Yoshi and Sachiko Shinozaki. Supposedly torn down long ago, but there it stood. In its basement we found the old book of spells known as the Book of Shadows. The worst night was of them all. I was attacked from all sides, and something was real and what was not. The wounds I endured should have been fatal. So this is just, I guess, recounting the last game. It was, but just as things seemed bleakest, this came rushing to my rescue. And then she killed her sister. And that's why she's so angry at that pillar. That was an... Oh, okay, easy. Easy, Ayumi. That was an incredibly loud noise for knocking scissors on the floor. Stop stabbing your hand. Or maybe she's stabbing a ghost. It's kind of hard to tell with these models. No, someone's German. Oh, it's the happy child. Of course, the black and yellow, that makes sense. Shit-eating grin. Yeah, that is a shit-eating grin. Wearing a black puck was just somehow there in my room without explanation. If you're about to die, why do you care about who I am? Clearly not serious about this at all. Okay. He looks like a Pokemon trainer. And he's like, hey, check out my Rattata. It's the top 10% of Rattatas. Where's your mind, that bitch? I can just stab this guy instead. You fucktard. Thank you. That's... Ain't nobody else gonna come to your rescue. I mean, haven't you literally just come to my rescue, technically? I mean, you're berating me, but at the same time... Why is my scissors turned into a squirly blade? Seriously, he's a Pokemon trainer. I'm pretty sure he's a Pokemon trainer. I'm pretty sure he's come to challenge me to a Pokemon battle. See, he's walking right over to me. A big exclamation mark pops up above his head at this point. Got my hand out and noticed we placed a piece of 10 yen gum in it. That's weird. I think I won the Pokemon bite battle. My swirly blade beat his gum. I guess I thought legitimately my scissors had turned into a blade, and he was going to be like, "Look at your scissors," and we were like, oh, "This ceremonial dagger." But I think it was just the angle. Hey, have you got an Espeon? Yeah, I like this Yoshiki guy. You know, I mean, I had mixed feelings about him because of the safety pin on his jacket. Once I realised that was like school uniform and he was doing it involuntarily, I like him now. How do I repent my sins? So, hang on, think about it. My mum's like really callous. She's like, I hope you're not into your... My sister died like 2 months ago, technically. My mum's like, I hope you're not into that paranormal stuff like your dead sister. Hey, ooh. It's like, Mum, come on. I mean, that's your daughter, I assume. Oh, female student's fine. I just noticed. I skipped past it, but yeah, she's over there. Nice work, everyone. It's the empty classroom. Ghost class. He's ignoring me. He's looking over to the side there. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, slide on over. Oh, this is lovely.
おー
Nothing spooky happens on the roof in the daytime.
全然ない
That's a rule. Ghosts aren't allowed on the roof in the daytime.
秋晴れだな
It's like vampires. Which is actually true, I suppose, because of the sun.
この辺で食べようしかしなんか妙に軽いな弁当箱よしき
So we're just watching them eat. This isn't
時
spooky.
間あったから揚げ物にした
I played the original Corpse Pie, and they get into it like right away.
変わらず何でも作れるな
Like they're literally in school, and one of the girls is leaving, and they're like, "Oh, let's do this ceremony, so we'll always be friends." And then it's bang, evil school. We're in there. Everyone's disappeared. I've hurt my leg. Let's butter up my pooper. Now you might think that's a weird thing for me to say, but I promise. For bread or something. Sorry.
母さん
I feel like he really should have checked that.
あら、こんなところでご飯なの？今日は晴れてるし、一層美味しく食べられそうね。
I kind of feel I feel like I should be reading this, but people are talking, even though they're not talking in the language. Like normally it's just text. And I kind of feel like I have to fight the voice actor. Miss Kuon Niwa. Kuon Niwa? I think. Yeah. This is our class's tits and ass? Oh, teaching assistant. Teaching assistant, right. Sorry, that's... Sorry, the right centre, you got the tits. That's where my head went. Miss Kuon Niwa, age 24. She's an English teacher with white hair, blue eyes, and a soft, delicate voice.
クラスメートの話によると
We asked our classmates about the day we returned from Heavenly Heights Elementary. They said she was a teacher who'd come to our school half a year ago, but the five of us had no memory of that. In our world, the one we came from, we had Miss Yui instead filling the exact role. Okay, so she's kind of replaced the void. That, I suppose, yeah, it'd be weird if they went, oh, our teacher died, so she's been erased from existence. And they come and goes, who's been teaching your class for the last year? He goes, no one! We've just been staring at the blackboard. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. I don't really know. We haven't learned anything. We're all gonna fail. We're third years. This is. I mean, we got university exams coming up. We're gonna fail this.
天神小学校から生還した俺たち
Yeah.
みんな
I suppose that's fair enough. It's like, look, no offense to you, but you are not from our reality. You're like a splinter timeline. It's like if you accidentally go back in time and step on a bug and come back, and one of your friends has like, I don't know, blonde hair. You'd be like, I don't know you. The person I know had brown hair, so I mean, get out of here,
何が食べたい？
you freak. You blonde-haired freak. What is it you'd most like to eat?
好きな食べ物は？
What's your favourite food?
お
Do I get to choose? Oh, pork cut on rice. I would have gone for cheeseburger. That's not my favourite food, but I would have chosen that.
なんだろうあの先生
Maybe.
からかわれたんだよ
Yeah, I always go around and just ask people what food they like and then walk away. Hold the... I need to go buy some lunch. I goes, hold, you need to hurry, there's not much left. Okay, hold the 0 button. Circle, I suppose. But it's clearly the letter O. Hold the circle button while moving to sprint. Sprinting gradually drains your stamina. If you run out completely, you won't be able to move again for a short time. What are you saying? Your stamina will recover whenever you're not sprinting. However, be sure to slow down every now and again. We're talking about lunch. What are you talking about? You okay? Look, I know you had that terrible experience at the Heavenly Host like 2 months ago, but you've gone insane. What's up? I've got lunch. I'm good. I'm gonna start eating and enjoy this nice weather while you go and run and buy yourself some bread. Heh. Nah. Hey, if you're not gonna move on, they'll be out of bread for sure. I was gonna explore. But okay. Can we get spooked soon? Oh, okay. I didn't even get to go and buy the bread. I didn't make it.
仕方ねえな俺のエビフライ1本や
Oh
るよ
well. One of your fried shrimp. Thanks, Yoshiki. But it is a sparkling, shiny shrimp, so maybe it's like a special shrimp. Ah, eat it. Eat it. Someone's landing a helicopter. Oh, someone actually is landing a helicopter. I was making a joke. Why? What? Why is there? Is it literally a man in black? I was going to make that joke before I read what his name was, and it is literally a man in black. Sup, Kay?
俺？はい、そうです。
お食事をお持ちいたしました。
Oh, okay. She's a Ojo. Man black hand over a lack of cooking popcorn and rice with egg. Picture perfect in every way. With my favourite meal, down to the last detail. What? Yoshiki, I like the idea that he's saying this, because it's the same as if you... Yoshiki, utterly dumbfounded, losing his grip on the fried chip he was holding it, plummeted to the ground, defeated by this new contender. It's just like, why are you narrating? Oh, the sparkling chip's on the floor now. This is awful. Bird's gonna have that. Who? What is Miss Kuon? She's an Ojo. She's an Ojo who runs to the roof and gets delivery food. It's just a really like upmarket service version of Deliveroo. Great. Okay, good. We had question mark, make ellipses. Take 3 steps and the ellipses at the door and then cut away. Thank fuck. A class glowed with a golden hue of twilight, but the gaze was... I love the idea that characters just randomly narrate their surroundings and everyone's just like, just ignore it. Just ignore it. She's had a really hard time. Her sister got crushed in an earthquake. And she got her sister all over her. It was awful. It must have been obvious to Nakashima that I had a lot on my mind. It's like, not really, but okay, are you okay? She asked us as she sat down at the desk in front of me facing backwards. She was trying to comfort me. So, alright, look. If you're going to narrate everything I'm going to do, I'm just going to go home. She ducks around too. She and I must have looked very similar to one another from an outside perspective. No, not really. I mean, you're wearing the same clothes, but that's how school uniforms work. My left hand was still wrapped in bandages. I mean, you could have at least drew the bandages on the model, but okay. Throbbed incessantly reminded of the previous night's events. I ignored as best I could and forced an empty smile. I'm sorry. I stabbed myself in the hand with some scissors after punching a pillar, and then I had a very brief Pokemon battle with a rogue trainer. He didn't give me any money after I won. That's how Pokemon battles are supposed to work. That's why I pay for food. Oh, she's a ghost. And left. Okay. And now I'm Yoshiki. And now I'm Satoshi. I'm fine. I just hope everything's good. I'm just gonna sort of hammer past this a little bit. Okay. Which remember finding bandages when I came to Felicity. Hello, you don't know me, but oh my, you really do just look like your sister. My name is Miraya. Your sister. I'm a part of the Wicker Institute, an association dedicated to the worship of spirits. I mean, that's fine, I suppose. Bouquet of flowers. Are your parents not here? No, they're shopping. My sister's dead. Oh, neither. Okay, so they don't know that my sister's dead. I guess she's maybe left home or something. Oh, that makes my mum seem much less callous, and especially it's like, well, I mean, your sister's dead, but I mean, we're out of rice, so I'm gonna shop and buy some rice. You stay here in the hospital on your own. If any strangers come in, just talk to them. Had to take action regardless and kill the consequences of my beast. She really was an amazing puppet. She was like a fucking Terminator. She was getting her head all cut to bits, and she still had the strength to push me back and then speak to me comfortingly. I cry an awful lot. I'm gonna hammer ahead and let's try and get into the actual game, because I've been playing. It's half an hour mark. I've had control of my characters for all of 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. This is the place, alright. Shimarenjaku South Apartments. Looks pretty run down. Yes, it does. I'm guessing that counted as a save point. Is it going to tell me that this is a save point? Whenever you see a counter map, you can examine it to restore your HP and save your game. Yes, it is. Okay, here we go. This is the actual game now. I might cut significant parts of the first part of this out, because Like I said, the last game got to the action really quickly. And this took ages. So, but now we're actually into the game.
これってやっぱり
Isn't this trespassing? I mean, it's only trespassing if someone owns the place. I mean, because someone clearly doesn't own this place. If a door suddenly opens and someone yells at me for being here, I think I'll probably just drop dead on the spot. I mean, hasn't she survived like a horrible ghost school? I don't think someone yelling at her for trespassing is the worst thing she has to worry about. When a person gets truly startled, she's only moved due to a combination of fear and, well, being put on the spot. It's like she's been planted to the ground. It may be human nature, but I hated not being in control of my actions. Nonetheless, there I was, a sitting duck, just waiting for someone to come down the stairs. Except, no one did. So I can 6 on, but I was pretty definitely the only one here. It's really scary when you explain the ghost. Eep. Okay, just walked over it so I could back away. Vast quantities of tissue paper. Ew. On the bottom layer of this stack had turned an unpleasant shade of brown. Yeah. What's in there? Why would I want... Do not touch that. Do not! Do not! You have an injured hand. You're going to get... not sepsis, but you're going to get an infection. It was... I don't know. It's inside the mailbox. Just stained a deep crimson. A whole lot like... blood! Ah! I'd unwrapped. See, this issue is the skeleton remains of a bird. Excellent. It's a good thing we unwrapped that. That's great. That's just going to help. That's going to help greatly with the investigation here. It's just a dead bird. I mean, it's gross. I would be more like, oh God. I also found to discover the gruesome name was described Shinozaki. I don't know. Let's have a look at it again. That's it. Okay. Cool. Well, that was... Wait, okay. I was going to... Why give me control if you're just going to make me... Oh, spooky! How do you see those spooky faces show up on the windows there? Oh. Oh, it's going to bash his skull in. Is someone there? You just literally heard 2 people having an argument. I must be hearing things. There was very clearly people shouting. So you use your flashlight eventually kill its battery. It's happening. You need to find a new battery and use it. But it will be left in the dark. 401 Shinozaki. I should have gone to the bathroom before coming here. Yes. Oh. Am I really just... Okay. Pro tip, if you're going to go to a spooky place, yeah. Just, you know, evacuate everything. Otherwise, it will evacuate itself for you. The door is shut tight. Let's not do anything. Just go home. Let's find a toilet. How about that? No, just go here. This is... No one... Okay, let's go and knock. I thought maybe not doing something would do something, but... Maybe I was a fool for thinking that. There's a doorbell on the wall nearby. Why did I knock then? I've got a doorbell and I hate it when people knock and don't knock the doorbell, because guess what? I can hear the doorbell from my room. What I can't do is hear you fucking knocking on the glass. Stupid fucking Domino's delivery driver every single fucking time. The door is shut tight. Open it. Well, it's not shut tight then if I can open it. It's just regular shut. Damn my phone. Who would be calling at this hour? Unknown number? Don't answer it. It's probably just so... Hello, have you been injured at work? Did you know the PPI deadline is coming up? It's like, God damn it. Go don't. Go don't, go don't, go don't. What the fuck's a go don't? Crazy East Asian spirits. 0424444444. 4 is a number synonymous with death. That's why it's scary. Bloody iPhone 11 glitches.
もう
Arrgh. This makes me so angry. I'll go in now. Let's go, don't. Why is this the loading screen, anyway?
いません
It's so dusty. This is my thought. Oh, God. No one's cleaned here. I've got allergies. I should have taken a antihistamine before I came here. Go to the toilet, take an antihistamine, maybe take some, not ibuprofen, antibiotics, you know, in case you cut yourself or something. You don't want to get tetanus. I know that antibiotics don't help against tetanus, but...
おかえり
That was totally a voice. Yes, so were the previous voices that you heard. You're an idiot.
そうだ篠崎よしえの家に行った時の記憶を生
I
か
need
さ
to
なくちゃ
learn from my mistakes.
今回はちゃんと用意したお姉ちゃんが研究のために使ってたボイスレコーダー2008年11月10日
Oh no, I'm leaving a voice recording. That means I'm going to die and someone's going to find it in another... This is it. The main character never leaves voice recordings. The main character is the one who finds the voice recordings of all the dead people. It's like, I'm going to go in, I hope nothing bad happens to me. And then you open the door and there's like and you find it on a corpse. And it's like, well, something bad did happen to you, Ayumi. I can do this. I've been to that school and that house. I don't remember the house. Oh, the house was the one where her sister died, right. I like that she took her shoes off. I like that. I like the fact that she's gone, it's so dusty, no one's been here in ages. But I will not excuse bad manners. You know, there's no excuse for this. I will take my shoes off, and I will say... Actually, I don't think she said the thing that they say... Yeah, let's go to the toilet. I don't think she said the thing that they say in... Japan when they get home. It's the Japanese style toilet. Fortunately, despite the condition of the apartment building in general, it seems to be a modern and fully functional non-sexual model without any foul smell. That's nice and refreshing, actually. Generally, toilets in horror games are like, you know, all group, you know, they're awful, just generally awful.
大きな音で水が流れ出してもなんでこんなにおしっこしたいんだろう
Yeah, I think she needs to the toilet. This game's gone in a weird direction. But use it! Go, girl! As, actually, in hindsight, I wonder if it'd be more fun to see if I can just get her to wet herself just doing something really scary. But, oh no, we're just gonna... That's fine, we're just gonna watch. Sneaking into a deceased woman's apartment and using her bathroom. It was kind of absurd, but I always felt like I was infiltrating the deepest... Yeah, this scene here really screams Solid Snake. When I think of Metal Gear, when I think of stealth games, I really think of just squatting over a floor toilet. It won't come out. Just think about waterfalls and turn the tap on in the background. There we go. Oh, it's blood. I thought I'd finally almost realised my bladder still felt completely full. I haven't gotten anything out at all. Oh, it's not dripping from the ceiling or anything. Accompanied with a loud bubbling sound, the dull squish of a blade cutting into flesh was also faintly audible. Okay. Okay. I should hold it for a bit longer. Oh, I'm going to wet myself then. Fine. Oh, we tried. We tried. I mean, I tried. She tried. The way Yamamura is talking, Makino Shinozaki is dead. But her appliances seem to be completely intact. That's not... when you die, your appliances don't suddenly just stop working. That's not how death works. If I die, my iPhone will still be fine. I've got a blender that's not, you know... You've got to make some weird conclusions, Ayumi. This is scary. Yeah, no shit. corner form of the wall, the refrigerator and the sink, there's an extremely disturbing amount of mould growing. Just breathing the air nearby feels hazardous to one's health. There's food anywhere, however maybe Makina didn't eat much. Yeah! There was a photo hanging from the freezer door. Blurry and hard to make out. I mean, it seems pretty clear to me. Maybe with a thick forest space on one additional detail that made it much worse. You mean the giant noose?
私は大丈夫
Oh, this is funny. I'm looking for clues.
見当もつかないけど
If I don't know what I'm looking for, I just try and take some of Makina's things. Yeah, in fairness, it always bugs me in games where people like only pick up the things that are going to be useful. And it's not like in case you come back at the end, there's like, oh, how did your investigation goes? Well, I got this pen, I got this rock, I got this crumpled up bit of newspaper I thought maybe would be important. It's like, 80% of this is trash. Okay, you've just brought back, you've just stolen things from this person, is what you've done. Okay, so we found some subscriptions. Guess that cinches it. This is definitely Makina Shinozaki's apartment. We're not going to take that, though. I like how she said we'll just take stuff, and then the first thing I click on she's not going to take. Okay, should we take the photo? Just look at it again. Cool. Okay, let's check the fridge, then. The shelves. Okay. Alright, that's this room then. Let's go on the next one. She's got a bit ballsy now. She's... Oh, I see. There's one of those shrimps on the table. Heading on the stairs and shelves as well, so be sure to examine everything carefully. Okay. How do I... Oh, no, that's my... I didn't mean to press that one. It's my inventory. There's space on the picture screen, so I guess I can have a party. Which is quite nice. That's not like a... You know... There you go. Not like a rave, I mean like I have a team of people following me. Okay, only insurance documents. That's a lot of insurance documents. I can't take these. I wonder if there are any departments listed though. Why can't you take them? The top photograph depicted a young woman with a hairstyle decidedly not of the modern era. Would she have like a pompadour or something? Different woman smiling. Her clothes are actually quite beautiful, and her eyes look almost lifelike on paper, like they could suck you in. Until... Show me the photo, show me the photo. What of... Look at that hair, decidedly not of this era. It's a ponytail! I mean, the fact that everyone's in yukata should probably be the indication that it's not of this era, but, you know, whatever. Makina, Raki, and Yoshie in Yokohama. Yoshio Shinozaki. Okay. So Sachiko, I think, is the evil ghost in the first game. So does this mean this girl is the evil ghost from the first game? Yes, I would assume so. Do we take that? What's this? It's a small white box made out of paper. It's takeout is what you've picked up there. The palm hand with room to spare. It's light as a feather as well. Yeah, open it. Why not? Why would you? I mean, we had a dead bird. God damn it! Why did she put dead birds in all of her things? Maybe she just had pet birds and then she died, and the birds just died because there's no one was there to look after them. Okay, well I said a prayer for the bird, so at least I won't get haunted by the bird. Why such a haunting melody for me picking up batteries? You got batteries. Alright, it's just batteries. It's me! I looked worried, and my knees were crossed. Cupboard. Oh no, different room. Sorry, they look like cupboard doors. Oh look, it's a red box. Top convex, just it would be if someone was sleeping beneath it. No, it's probably one of those Dakimuras. I think that's what that's called. Body pillows of like an anime girl. All bright red like a Shinto torii gate. I know what those are. I've been to one. I've stood under one and had my photo taken. Oh, not much else went still scared out of my mind. It's like I said, it's a Dakimura. I think a Dakimura is what those pillows are called. I will check. Let's ignore the red box. Bastard. Door won't budge. Seems to be stuck. I can't open that side either. I'm going to ignore... No, okay. Alright, well let's... Hey, is anyone in this bed? Is anyone in the bed? Hey, hey. Okay. Let's open the red box. I bet there's a dead bird inside. Oh, it's stiff. Oh, she's worried. Is ghost miasma. Or dust mites. Hundreds of dust mites. Angry. No, it's a ghost. Okay. Hey. Ah, wah, wah, wah. Ah, wah, wah, wah. Ah, wah, wah, wah. Ah, wah, 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 wah. I think she's singing a song. No, go don't. Go. Oh, it's the go don't lady. Hi. Glinting with an unearthly light. I don't see the unearthly light. No signs of life nor detail anywhere along the shadowy figure, except in those eyes. You say that. I can quite clearly make out shoes, a shirt, and hands. Eek! Go don't, go don't, go don't. She's saying kunai, isn't that like a ninja weapon? Ah! And there was a scary face in the mirror. Looks like a small girl in a black dress standing right in front of me. Ah! Oh, it's just me. I look worried. There's a black shadow behind me. I mean, was it the black shadow that was chasing you? Oh, I'm having a bad time of it. My light's gone out. There's ghosts. And I've run over into the bird corner. And I've run over into the other corner. I stepped on something soft and squishy. I don't care. I'm conscious now. I'm pondering what it may have been, but my de facto conclusion was, yeah, I need to get out of here. It may have been the corpse of the bird you tipped out earlier. Oh no. The kitchen door's locked. I mean, this is an old Japanese house. The door's like made of like cotton. Just smash it through. I couldn't because... Why would my right hand open? There's a ghost holding my hand shut. You can see it, my round is being clasped shut by the tiny ghostly hands of a white-hued child. Get off! Fuck. My clothes, like, get off! It's not even scary anymore, it's just kind of annoying. Get off! Off! Out! Clenched fist or no, I needed to leave before something worse happened. Panicked, I flung open the glass door. Nah! I'm really surprised she hasn't wet herself at this point. Well, why have I gone back in? Oh, okay. The house is playing tricks on me. I'm back in the Dakimura room. Hi! See? I could clearly make out all of those details even when you were just a shadow lady. Completely sick to my stomach. Again, I feel like she should have wet herself at this point. Like, she was complaining about like having to hold it in. The human instinct is just to, make yourself lighter when you're in a fight or flight situation. Her bowels and her bladder would have been completely evacuated at this point. I'm calling bullshit. Or, high school girl shit. I was convinced I was going to have a heart attack and die. At the very least, I knew I was about to lose consciousness. Go don't, go don't, go don't, go don't. I think she's just a Kunichi. Ah. Oh, I've got a nosebleed. That means I'm horny. or a pervert in Japan. I'm getting mixed. Nosebleeds give mixed messages. She's clearly turned on by fear.
篠崎、おい、
Hi.
しっかりしろ。
How did I do? In fairness, I hammered through the texts to get to this point, so I don't know how or why they know here. Maybe the same person who told me to come here told them to come here too. Oh, I remember this scene from the opening. Hey, I saw it myself.
無事でよかった。
Thank goodness you're safe. There was a lovely ghost. I mean, he didn't seem to be that. If you're saying go, don't, and talking about kunais, I don't. It seems to be fine.
篠崎、なんでお前一人でこんなことしてんだよ。
Well, you guys took ages.
私がやらなきゃいけないことだから。
何？
岸沼、
Why, indeed.
サトシ。
よしきに任せよ
私が始まりだから。
う。始まりって何のだよ。
I.
全部
Everything.
私が悪いの。私のせいでみんな
Oh,
いなくなって。
did they maybe not know? Oh, something like baby must have been a mess. My voice came out hoarse and in short bursts. How is this your fault? Well, I found this book.
私が幸せの幸子さんなんておまじない持ってきたせいだよ。
まさか。お前
Oh,
一人
okay.
で
So she's blaming herself because it was her idea to do the evil ritual that summoned the ghost that killed her sister. Ah,
なあ、
that's understandable. But
俺たちは仲間だろ。篠崎。
I sheepishly nodded her head and looked down. I didn't want to meet his gaze. That was when I realised that my legs were covered in all sorts of horrible things.
さあよ。
Suddenly my fear of ghosts was replaced with my shame. Pure shame.
頼れよ。一人で突っ走んなよ。
Yeah, Yoshiki's a dude.
いいか。今ここではっきりさせといてやる。
Did you ever think for a second? Not even for 1 second. Just don't think at all. Just don't think.
お前のせいなんかじゃねえんだよ。
Yeah.
お前は悪くない。だからそんな風に自分を責めんなよ。
I bet the ghost is just sort of sat there, invisible, going, "Ah, it's kind of awkward to come out now. Guys, I'm trying to be spooky here. Can you stop having like a heartfelt discussion about, you know,
そう思ってる。
how you're a team? It's like, go away, ghost. Like, oh, fine. I just play with my kunais in the corner. Jerks.
ああ、よしきの言う通りだ。
そうだよ委員長。もう一人で抱え込まないで。
I want to get you guys dragged into this. And by doing that, I have accomplished exactly the opposite. And now all of you are here in this ghost house.
怖くて。
ったくバカだな。お前は
バカってひどい。
Don't be mean. Don't call me stupid. Like, you are stupid. You came to a haunted... After everything that's happened, you came to a haunted house on your own. Like, I mean, even if it wasn't haunted, there could be druggies. Like, this is... Or, you know, hobos with knives. I understand that all hobos have knives. It's the one thing they let them keep. To, you know, defend themselves from druggies. With needles. I don't really understand how the streets work. But I'm pretty sure that's exactly it.
いや、だからよ。
Oh, sorry, I called you stupid for doing that stupid thing you did.
ありがと
Can we see what's in the red box now?
こうなってしまった以上、残された俺たちはみんなでこの現実を受け止めていくしかないんだ。
Oh, I bet Satoshi dies.
受け入れるんじゃなく。
Yoshiki might die, but I bet he dies heroically. Not like Satoshi looks like the kind of guy who dies like a chump. Like he dies on the toilet. Like a chump. Satoshi would be like, Satoshi would doing like his sister, like taking blades and be like going, "Go without me! I can," like that guy in Volcano, where he jumps into the lava and he's melting and he throws the guy across, and it's like, and he puts his thumb up as he melts into the lava. That might be the Terminator, actually. He should have done that too. If I was fought, by the way, that wouldn't happen. Magma's too dense for you to sort of melt into it. But you can literally just walk. You burn your feet, but you can walk across magma. It's liquid rock. It's incredibly dense. I wouldn't recommend doing it. But if you're in a subway car and there's magma underneath your feet, just walk across it really quickly. Like I said, you might burn your feet, but you will not melt into the lava. You'd probably just bounce around on it on fire. You'd probably catch fire. That would probably happen. It would have been a lot gorier than that scene in Volcano. It would have been a lot less neat. You wouldn't have just melted away. Like, maybe molten steel, although I suppose molten steel is probably very... Because that's why he sunk... Oh no, because he was being lowered on the chain. I don't know about molten steel. What am I doing? Not convinced this was true. Sorry, I was thinking about the Terminator. But if I was melting into a heated rock or metal or anything like that, I would absolutely, with my last breath, I mean, at that point, I suppose I would just be a hand, so it wouldn't make much sense, but I would absolutely do the thumbs up and hope that my hand sort of clenched into that position as I died, and then my thumb just disappears. So that people would be like, I'm really sad that Jackman's died, but I get that reference. This isn't fair. Why have you come here? No, I'm crouched. Damn you. Stop laughing, you jolly old man. Damn it. Damn it.